Where are all the new Canon cinema cameras? This is what a lot of Canon shooters, myself included, have been asking for almost 2 years now. Sony has dropped the FX3, the Burano. Red has come out with a whole bunch of whatever they make. Blackmagic is continuing to evolve their line of prosumer and low-cost cinema cameras. And there's been nothing from Canon since the R5C. Has Canon given up on the cinema range? Surely not. There have been rumors for years now that Canon was going to make a Komodo-style box camera, and that never materialized. But there's an article out this week from Canon Rumors which explains what is going on and what the Canon cinema roadmap for 2024 looks like, according to a trusted source. So take it with a grain of salt, but the reason I'm making a video on this is that it sounds very plausible to me and explains a lot of, the delay in new cameras. First of all, no Komodo style box camera on the horizon. I think Canon's philosophy is if you want a small, affordable video camera, buy one of their mirrorless stills hybrid cameras. They have a dozen of them at almost every price range from $500 to $5,000. This includes the new cameras that are coming out for NAB this year, which will almost certainly be the R5 Mark II and the long-awaited R1. The R5 will probably be similar to its predecessor at $3,500, and the R1 will be above the R3 at something like $6,500, $7,000. But these will primarily be stills cameras with some great video features thrown in. This source says the cinema cameras aren't going to be out until September 2024 for the IBC show, and these will be a refresh of the C300 and the C500, one Super 35mm frame and one full frame, this time with R mount. But Canon could have done that, 3 years ago. There has to be something that they're adding to those two cameras to make them special. And my guess is we're going to see a new high dynamic range sensor similar to the Alexa 35. Canon have been announcing a bunch of patents along this range. They're going to use their stacked sensor or folded sensor or whatever the next generation of sensor is to get 20 plus stops of dynamic range. And the two cameras will probably be in line with what the C300 and C500 were released for. I think it's $12,000 and $16,000. I can imagine them going into a R300 and R500 naming rather than sticking with the C300 Mark IV and C500 Mark III. And it's exciting to know what else they might choose to put in there, like 32-bit float audio, high quality remote video via Wi-Fi. They certainly need to come in above what the existing market has, given how long they've waited to announce these. Global shutter is also a possibility, though not something I think a lot of people are screaming for, at least in the cinema and documentary market. So if you're in the market for a Canon cinema camera, be it full frame or Super 35, it doesn't look like we'll get an announcement until September and probably not delivery until this time next year. But again, all just rumors, but these ones make a lot of sense to me. If you're interested in getting the most from your existing Canon cinema camera, check out Canon Masterclass. I have a ton of courses up there, everything from lighting to running a production company, and of course, detailed courses about the cameras themselves and how to get the best image possible. Thank you very much for watching. I will see you next time.